Hey, did you hear that sound?
What sound?
The hype train! Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Yes, I am so excited.
Oh my
gosh.
God, yes.
This was an amazing, amazing drop. One of the best ones I've seen in Funko in a long time. And I thought it deserved its own video.
I think you're probably right. I mean, this is one of the biggest lines, especially for us and for you, that's come out in a really long time.
We couldn't obviously do this with everything Funko drops because they drop so much per week. So this is sort of a rarity for us as far as this whole Funko Pop news or whatever we're doing here today. But we were just so excited and we wanted to sort of talk about it. So what we're talking about is the new wave of the Power Rangers that Funko dropped today.
Oh my
gosh.
The one that I have been asking for and wanting forever finally dropped today.
Alright, so let's go over what they showed. The first little set they showed off was all 6 original Power Rangers, but helmetless this time.
Right, and I think that this is kind of a cool concept that they did.
Yeah, so this has a lot going on in the background, I think. First off, I would have loved to have seen them do their street clothes.
Yes!
No helmet, no Power Ranger, nothing, just in those 90s street clothes. It could have been very awesome. Billy in his overalls or whatever. Yeah, that could have been great. However, considering what we're going to show you after this, you can sort of understand. Sometimes Funko has to make remolds a lot in the wave to afford to bring out more stuff in the wave.
Right.
That's how sometimes they're able to make up costs when they're adding new things into the line, because it's expensive to make new molds and all that, and if they're able to ever reuse old molds, it helps them save money and spend it on other stuff in that wave. And what they've done here is they've basically just sculpted the head and kept the original Power Rangers body, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, I'm totally okay with it.
Main reason because this sets us up really good for a wave 3. I'm gonna call this wave 3. The next, this will be wave 2 we're talking about. Now they'll be able to take these head sculpts that they did and then only sculpt the new bodies. So then if we ever do get a wave 3, then it could be street clothes Power Rangers and they're able to save money. So it just sort of sets us up for a future wave that could be really, really great.
Plus, if you ever see Jason David Frank, you have all of these options to take with you. You can just take them all and be like, sign these, please.
I know. How many people are going to take his head off the Green Ranger and then put it on the White Ranger's body since they don't have a White Ranger in here?
That's so true.
I understand why they didn't do the White Ranger here, because I'm sure they're just going to drop it by itself at some point, sometime down the line. Then they showed us villains.
Oh my gosh, they delivered on the villain.
And this is exactly why I thought, okay, that's why they did the original Power Ranger bodies and then the only the new sculpt heads. Because they did, they did normal mainstream villains and they also did obscure ones.
Right.
When I'm like, okay, this is exactly what made Funko popular in my head. This is what made me want to collect Funko Pops so bad. They've done it here in this line. But let's start off with the first one, Golar. Golar was going to be made, without a doubt, if they're going to do any villain. And I think he looks really good here.
I think he looks great. I love the detail in his headdress and everything around him. It just looks really great.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
He does look good. He looks. That's a heck of a lot better Golar than that crap we saw in the movie.
Oh
the new one.
God,
it's a chunk of gold. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Right.
That's how you design something. But yeah, good looking pop, really great. I'd love to see them do a metallic version.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I really want to see a metallic one. It's really shiny. I think it'd be an awesome.
Especially since in the actual show, Golar's blue paint is sort of metallic in his face.
Yeah, it is.
So that'd be a really good blue, exclusive down the line. Really great one.
Up next, we got to see Rita Repulsa, and this is my favorite villain of all. Of course, she's probably the most common, most popular. Everyone knows Rita. That's right. And I love the fact that she has her staff, because Rita is not Rita without her staff.
Yeah, she got to throw it at Earth and make the giants go bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this one looks great. There's lots of detail in it, and I think a lot of people are going to want this one. It's going to be probably the centerpiece of all of the villains. You have to have this one.
And what's great is there's not a lot of stuff of Rita.
Right.
So this would be great to take to cons, because she goes to a lot of cons to have them signed, besides the door. Because
you should have like a sound box in this one, though, that just plays that Rita laugh.
If anything should have a sound box, it should be Rita.
Yes.
Here. Make my monsters grow!
Stop it!
Sorry about the volume. Up next was Lord Zedd. This is the one I wanted the most. I always thought of this as a pop. And I always thought, man, they've done Power Rangers pops, but Lord Zedd would look great as a Funko Pop. And he does.
He looks fantastic. Now, Lord Zedd is one of the characters that I didn't really connect to as a child. I was more, along the lines with Rita. But I kind of fell off the show as it continued.
When he came later down the line,
So I'm not really attached to him as much as you are. But
See,
I think his design looks great.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. Like the first 50, 60 episodes. I don't remember how many episodes it took before we got Lord Zedd. Great stuff, great designs, great villains, great everything. Rita was good enough with her little, finsters and all that. Those were awesome. But when they brought in Lord Zedd, that was a step up for me. Like, now that is a villain. That is awesome. And they've done such a great job here with the brain on the top. And something a little special about this pop, his box number is 666. So did they line that up perfectly or what?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Now moving into the exclusive villains, the one that I have been wanting forever is Pudgy Pig.
Yeah.
This design is fantastic. I love how he has his fork and his knife. It even has like the perfect wrinkles and creases from that really terrible costume.
It was awesome.
I love it so much.
Looking at that original costume, it looks like a pop.
It does. It looks identical to a
pop. So, I mean,
pop.
this transitions so well. It looks like actually the character from the show.
Yes.
I'm with you. I'm so excited about this one.
Definitely.
This is a must-have for, actually, everything in the line is must-have for me. But this one in specific, must-have. Now,
it's a GameStop exclusive.
GameStop exclusive, and speaking of GameStop exclusive, we have another one, and that is Pumpkin Wrapper.
I was not aware of Pumpkin Wrapper.
The Pumpkin Wrapper monster!
Like, what?
Yes, okay, so this was, I believe it was a Halloween episode, if I'm not mistaken. But he was a rotten pumpkin. Rita created him, he's a rotten pumpkin.
All of her characters are rotten.
And he was a rapper. The whole episode was weird because the Power Rangers were at a festival, a Halloween sort of festival. An in-school festival, like a play or something. It was like a game show. And they were all wearing like Spanish clothes, like conquistador looking clothes, and it was weird. I don't know, it was like a Renaissance looking
stuff?
something like that.
Okay.
And the pumpkin rapper was all he did was rap.
Stop.
And I remember this one point where they were rapping, the Power Rangers rapped to this giant pumpkin, which was him, and then he bursted out of that pumpkin into this pumpkin rapper, and then he was rapping on them like saying, "What a terrible rap!"
Trick or treat.
You're incomplete. To the Power Rangers you can be.
All you are
is pumpkin meat.
Ooh, you Rangers make me mad. Waking me up with a rap that bad.
Never it's time for us to be you.
Well, you think that's something you can do? Well, I got some friends who'd like to meet you.
It was awesome. It was actually pretty good rapping, I will say.
Oh my gosh.
For like cartoon fun. Okay, I just do want to say this is exactly what I wanted from this wave. An obscure character, but important to those that grew up with Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin line, because they all remember this villain. This was a great choice. This is a great choice for me.
Totally.
And they could have easily come out, even Halloween, they'll come out with exclusive Power Rangers where they keep the body and then just put pumpkin heads on them, because in that episode they all had pumpkin heads at one
That would be awesome.
Or the putties, the dancing. Oh my god, the dancing pumpkin putties were so bad. They're so bad. So yeah, anyways, another great exclusive from GameStop. I'm so excited. Now moving out of that, we get into your chance at a Megazord if you missed the metallic version and you missed the regular version. Entertainment Earth now has a glow-in-the-dark version. So they're recycling different versions, which is good in this case because I know a lot of people they weren't able to get that Megazord since they were all limited to like 5,000 pieces.
Right.
So this is okay in my opinion. This is the only one I didn't pre-order only because I have the other two.
Right.
So it's not necessarily
it's not
something
much of
I
a
need.
change up for you,
But if you don't have a Megazord or you only have the metallic, then this is a great option for you. So this one's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So we'll put the links down below too to pre-order these because it's all gone up for pre-order.
Yes.
We pre-ordered them the first minute.
Yeah.
The first minute they came out.
Oh yeah. So if you remember CB Box, we did a video not too long ago on them. They're going to be getting an exclusive 2-pack of Rita and Lord Zedd. And it's very similar to the Groot and the Thor 2-pack that they had before. It's the same characters, but it's just in a 2-pack, and that's what's going to happen with Rita and Lord Zedd.
Yeah, there's no different sculpts. The exact same sculpts. They've just put them in 2-pack form, which makes a lot of sense there. Now, these boxes are expensive. Usually they're like $150 or $60, so they are pretty expensive, so we'll have to see what's going on with there. But again, they are just normal pops. This is probably like most of these box companies that start off, or other companies, they give them exclusives off the bat, but they're very normal ones, like only two, like FYE. FYE used to only get repackaged 2-packs, and then they sold so many they were able to actually get real exclusives. So I think that's kind of what's happening here. Up next, we saw this one already, actually. You probably ordered this one a couple weeks ago, or you're excited about going to this convention, Power Morphicon. This is an exclusive that's going to be exclusive to Power Morphicon, and that is the gold and black Megazord. They finally showed it off. Funko finally showed it off. So there's nothing new. You probably have seen this.
Right, probably.
And maybe even ordered it. So really cool if you like the Legacy line that was gold and black. They came out with a Legacy line that you could buy where everything was just gold and black, and this is kind of taking that. Also, Bait will be getting an exclusive alpha in the gold and black too, and then of course Toy Tokyo had the Megazord that was gold and black, so you can start adding to your gold and black line here. But the one I was really excited for, I wasn't really expecting this because I was expecting something different. I'll explain. This is a Hot Topic exclusive, and it's the Megazord, but he is in warrior mode. So I wanted the Megazord. Megazord has to be made for White Ranger, obviously, but I wasn't expecting to do the warrior mode. I was expecting them to do a just straight Megazord. Now this one, I can understand why it wasn't made in Megazord form, probably because they're still trying to figure out how that design is going to work, because that would have to be a horizontal 6-inch box.
Oh.
Because the Megazord's on all fours, so that you know, maybe made a little bit.
I didn't
difficult.
even like concept-wise. Didn't even think of that.
Yeah, would that be the first 6-inch horizontal?
I think so.
I can't think of one. Guys, if you can think of one, put one in the comments. I just don't really know how that would work. Because, you know, you'd want it sort of like Cars, where it had to be a whole new box, I think.
It would be.
So maybe that's why they didn't do it, because they're just not ready to redesign that yet, or they don't have the money yet in this line to spit out and make that new design. Maybe that's something we'll get down the line, or maybe it's going to be exclusive New York Comic Con. That could be a good time to do it or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So we might see something like that a little bit later down the line. But I'm really excited about this. I would have wanted this anyways. So I'm definitely adding this to my list as well.
Now Funko also revealed in the Hero World line we're going to be seeing a Goldar and a Lord Zedd. These look great, and I'm sure we're going to have to pick these up right away.
Yeah, what's weird about this is that it doesn't say Target exclusive.
Oh, yeah, that's
So the Hero World is Target exclusive from my understanding. I've never seen them in any other store.
True.
So I don't know if they got rid of that and they're going to different stuff, or they just forgot to put the Target line, the Target sticker on there. But yeah, I mean, we bought the original set. We always meant to do a review on them, but I just never have. And they're still in the package, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take them out of the package. I'm looking at them over here in the corner.
They're in the corner over here.
I don't know. I mean, these remind me so much of the little toys I played with when I was a kid of Power Rangers, where they had the solid piece of the base and everything.
Yes.
So that's what kind of connected me with them, I think. Where I just kind of want them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it, I don't think.
Right.
But these are pretty cool if you're a kid and you want something just to play with, like in your, you know, you have kids, you want to give them something to play in the car.
And the price point on these is, they're relatively really cheap.
Yeah, they were like $13, I think,
it was
for two.
like $13.99.
They weren't that much money, so it's cool to keep adding to that line. I don't know where they're selling, but it's cool just to have something else in that line if your kids collect them or you collect them. But the grand finale!
Bum, bum, bum.
When I saw this, I was like, oh my God. So a lot of times companies will send us pictures early where we see these pops, but we're not allowed to post them because of embargoes. So we'll hold on to this information for a week or so. Like, oh my God. So I've seen some of these already, but I did not see the exclusives.
Right.
And I didn't see this one. If I saw this one, I would have freaked out.
Oh, for sure.
I would have freaked out. I would have just been like, picture on Instagram with my face like, oh my God, I just saw something amazing. What I'm talking about is a 10-inch Dino Ultra-zord.
Holy crap. This is so freaking cool.
Okay, I thought maybe we'll see a Titanus somewhere. I don't know, maybe. No part of me ever thought we'd see a Dino Ultra-zord. No part of me. However, this opens Funko up to... this opens up to a whole new world here. You can't do single pops now. If you're going to do this, if you're going to combine the Zords, then you need to do them all. I want to see them all.
I'm just telling you what you need to do right now. You
gotta do them all. You gotta do them all. You can't do that. You can't tease the Power Ranger fan here like this. But this is absolutely incredible. One of the best looking pop. I don't care. This is probably gonna be my top pop for 2018.
I was so thinking.
I don't care what else comes out. That's gotta be it. I'm just telling you right now. When that list comes out for us, this is the winner. I don't care.
Well, when I saw this one today, I was like, dear Lord, that is one, huge, and two, super freaking cool. So I'm kind of excited for this one. I can't wait to just kind of see it and play with it. I wish it would like bend and move and snap a little bit, but I know it's not going to happen. But it's so cool. I have
bad news though.
What?
The Target exclusive. No! I'm about to just do a baby tout here. No! So...
Why?
I mean, okay. So sometimes they're actually, for us, it's a little different because sometimes we can get these because we're stuck on the internet all the time posting stuff. However, it's not always easy because by the time I'm done posting, they're sold out because it's sold out so quick. We don't get them in our store. We do not get these exclusives in our store anymore.
Sucks.
So, but this one I have to have. I have to have it. This is so good. This is the most amazing pop I've seen in a long time.
We're gonna have to pay like eBay price for this.
I am bound and determined to get it from Target. If it kills me, I'm gonna get it from Target.
You're just gonna camp out every day like you get that truck yet?
This is so cool. This is unbelievable. I was just blown away. Funko has done something very special with this line. If you're not a Power Rangers fan, you might not understand, but for somebody like me that is, they've really nailed this line. And I'm really excited. Let me show you how excited I am. I already went out and bought a baseball bat case from Michael's because that is where the new line is going to go. I'm already ready. Already ready. It's going to be great. I can't wait. But I'm going to need a new shelf because now I have a lot of Zords.
Yes,
lots of Zords. So now we're going to have to figure out something else to do because obviously the Zords won't fit in these things. So, wow.
And you know what, guys? We're running out of room again. In our new house.
I know.
This space is full. What are we going to do?
It's not hard. It's not hard. Alrighty, well guys, that was the lineup. Tell me what you think. If you're a Power Rangers fan, was this everything you ever wanted it to be? Because it was for me. I'm so excited. I'm blown away excited. So yeah, put it down in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. Again, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.